Hey, what is up, you guys? Mirage Knight here, coming at you with a duel video of Super Heavy Samurais versus Quantum Monarchs. And I think it's a pretty awesome duel video. I can't wait to show you guys. First things first, we are not playing the updated extra deck list. Instead of running Utopia and Utopia Lightning, we are actually running Cyframe Lord Omega and Chimera Tech Fortress Dragon. But the deck, however, is the updated version of the deck with the skill drains and daunting pose trap cards. So we are going to be getting into this duel video right now. So this guy actually makes me go first, which super heavies do not like to do at all. But I do get to bust out a first turn Susanoo, and I'll show you guys how I did that. So what you have to open up with is you have to open with Flutist, Soul Piercer, and Scales. So what you do is you normal summon Flutist and equip Soul Piercer to it, and then you tribute the Flutist to special summon your Scales. At that point, you have a Chainlink 1, Chainlink 2 situation where you Chainlink 1 your Soul Piercer back to the field, and then you search with it. So when you search with Soul Piercer, you actually add back Super Heavy Samurai Trumpeter, and then you get Soul Piercer and Scales on the field. And then you special summon your Trumpeter, Synchro Summon for Super Heavy Samurai Warlord Susanoo, and then you get another Soul Piercer search. Double searches. And then you just add another Scales back to your hand. So it's basically the Deneb Altair situation where you use Deneb to search Altair to bring back Deneb to like overlay, but in this case we're synchro summoning. So that's that. And then if you don't know what Susanoo does, once per turn during either player's turn, I can steal back row out of my opponent's graveyard and set it to my side of the field. It's pretty sick. So let's continue with the duel. So I get to add stuff back. Actually, I think I added the Soulfire suit because I opened up with double Scales, but it's irrelevant. You can either add one of the other. You can actually add anything. It's up to you. So first things first, I end up stealing his original Monarch because I didn't want him to have it. And then I open up with another Scale. So I actually open up pretty good. Having triple Scales is always good, and having your rank 4 engine available is always a good thing, but you always want to have at least 1 or 2 tuners available to you as well to make the deck really, really dynamic. So again, I blow up all of his back row with Shut and Doji. I steal another card, Pantheism. At this point, this is the point when he activated the E-Tele. This is the point where I realized he's playing Super Quantum Monarchs, and I was like, uh-oh. I really thought I was going to lose because not a lot of decks can deal with the Monarchs, and also not a lot of decks can deal with Super Quantums. But I realized he doesn't have an extra deck, but at the same time, he's able to just cycle through and have 2 major good engines running in his deck at the same time. With huge amounts of synergy, so I really have to try and play my cards right, as it were. But moving on from my fear of Super Quantum Monarchs, I steal another of his original Monarch, and he gets out another Dominion, which doesn't help him at all because he's not going to be tribute summoning. I Flutist him, and I believe that's why he didn't Karaz earlier, is because he was afraid of the Flutist, but he may have forgotten that it was there. He got too caught up in his plays. So I draw into another Flutist, which is always good to have in the graveyard. Playing Super Heavies, you typically want to have this card in the grave. But I use Girgigan X to add the Soul Piercer back to my hand, equip it to Susanoo, which gives him piercing damage, and then if anything were to happen to Susanoo, I get a search off of it. Which I can imagine this is the card he'd be going after. If he was going to destroy anything, it'd probably be this. So I steal his other pantheism, he's not getting anything. He uses his last pantheism to search, and he gets, of course, his Stormforth because I made him work for his Stormforths, which is probably something he's not used to doing. I draw a Veiler. He Stormforths the Susanoo. He forgets that I have a search attached to it, so I get my search out, and he ends his turn right there for whatever reason. Actually, it was during my turn, but regardless, I get my search out, and I finish the game with Soulbuster Gauntlet, which is basically Super Heavy Samurai Honest, and that's how it goes down. So if you guys want to see my completed deck list, and if you guys want to use my completed deck list to duel and test out Super Heavy Samurais for yourself, I'm going to link that video in the description below. So check that out. And also, if you like the video and you like that video, please thumb them up. I would really appreciate it if you like my videos. Go check out those Illuminati. They are always watching. And like, comment, subscribe. That's all I ask. It's always good to get good feedback from your comments and new subscribers. So I will keep the videos coming, and you keep those thumbs up coming. So I will see you guys on the flip side. Mirage Knight signing out.